2 a.m. in the Cebu Airport, and I'm about to well, that's depressing. I found the exit. There's kind of a story to how this all happened and how I ended up being at the airport at 2 in the morning. Basically, my flight from Puerto Princesa to Cebu came in at 10 p.m. and then I had booked a hotel on Agoda. It was like 10 minutes from the airport. I was just gonna go there, sleep, and then come back here. My flight leaves at 7, so I have to be here at 4. But I was like, maybe if there's something past security so it's safe and I can just sleep here for like 6 hours, it'll be great. So I thought I'd run past security and just go check. I get past security and they're like, why are you coming in so early? It doesn't really make sense, but they let me pass. Got in here, found nothing, and so I was like, okay, it's time to leave. They wouldn't let me leave. They wouldn't let me leave. That's why I was like, oh my gosh, there's an exit I could have left, but so I have a hotel reservation. I never got to use it. But I mean, metal benches aren't so bad. The floor is not either. All my Filipino friends ended up coming in there doing the same thing. They're all on a flight, not the same flight, but one that leaves at the same time. I gave them the bench, so I'm on the floor now, and that's why I'm up at 2 in the morning talking to you guys and not sleeping. So there goes my sleep schedule. So fun fact and something good to know is that to actually leave the Philippines, it costs 750 pesos. That works out to be like 15 US dollars. Worked out okay for me because I had the money left over. But someone who doesn't, you'd have to hit up an ATM before you leave just to pay that, and that can cost you like an extra $15 just to use, so be wary. I'm gonna munch out on these overpriced noodles and then catch my plane. I'm done transiting. I just need to take a break. I just bought a handy bus ticket going to Patong, the city center of Phuket basically. And actually to get from Patong to the airport, it's very expensive, but I read online about this minibus service, super cheap, 180 baht. Honestly, at this point, Thailand feels like home. It's always the home base that I come back to, and I spend the most time here out of anywhere, and I love it. I love Thailand. Oh my gosh, we have arrived. That was the longest string of days ever. I'm so done. But I'm in Thailand, I'm in Phuket, Patong Center. By the way, if you guys are coming to Phuket, Patong is like the main backpacker place. Highly recommend taking that van that I took. The taxi prices are insane, like 500 or something to get to and from the airport. I'm actually in a very cool hostel, look at this. Single beds all set up here in this room, and then mine just happens to be kind of like offset of the room in my own little thing, and extremely cheap. It's 200 baht a night, so it's like $8, like definitely affordable. After sleeping in the airport on the floor, okay, I shouldn't say that because I didn't sleep. After laying on the floor in the airport, I'm dead tired. It's bedtime. Laundry collected. What is up, my friends? Today is the first day in Patong that I have by myself. I'm gonna go check out the beach and such. And I've been in Phuket. That's actually where I was with my parents when we were at the villa. So I've never actually like backpacked Phuket. I was just in kind of like an isolated villa. So this is very different for me. This is very new. Checking out the backpacking life. That is one very cool thing about backpacking that I'm realizing is that when we're in Phuket with my parents at the villa, it's very much just like go to a place, look at it, move on, see as much as you can, and then you always retreat back to the villa, and that's where you're staying. But when you're backpacking, you're very much so in the action. You don't retreat anywhere really. You have your hostel, you have your bed, but you don't hang out there because it's not very comfortable. So you're always in the action. So this is actually the main mall in Phuket. It's called Jung Silon, something along those lines. It's very cool, very, very big, very popular. The next main area of Patong is Bangla Road. Basically at night it turns into a huge walking street with bars, restaurants, tourist stuff. It's the backpackers' place to be. Down Bangla Road, this is what's on the other side. Patong Beach. This is the main beach of Phuket. I would definitely say it's not the nicest, nor is it the calmest or anything like that, but just with its location being right beside Bangla Road and Jung Silon, it becomes the most popular. Got a long stretch down there, goes on for a while. A very long stretch down there, surrounded by restaurants, bars, whatever you really want. It's definitely the hub of Phuket. Actually, when I was in Phuket with my parents, we went on like a beach tour and went to a lot of the local beaches, not all of them. The driver said not to go to Patong, so I've never actually been here until now. And he said that because it's very busy and yeah, very touristy. So he said there's a lot better places to check out, which I agree after being here, there is. I just hit up the ATM and oh my gosh, I left my debit card in there and walked away. Thankfully there's a security guard standing there. He saw me, so he just gave me back my card, but thank God. Literally gone for 4 months and it hasn't happened, and on my last couple days I forgot it. That was very close. You see how ATMs should work and how they work in other places is that they give you your card and then they dispense the money, but in Thailand they dispense the money so you walk away and forget your card. Bad. While I'm on this subject of money and ATMs, I should let you guys know that Patong, or Phuket as a whole, is actually the most expensive part of Thailand, or one of the most. Everything here is marked up just because people are generally coming on vacation, so they have more money to spend. And if you're here for 2 weeks, you don't care so much about the prices, and because of that environment causes the cost to go up. And so if you're here, just be wary, things are generally more expensive. Just sitting out here catching the sunset, soaking in some glorious rays, and it's dawning on me that this is like this, I'm gonna see a sunset tomorrow and the following day, and that's it. I will no longer be near a beach. I will be making my way back to Vancouver. I remember back 4 months ago when Christian and myself first landed in Bangkok, and I think it was like our second day, and I just thought to myself, I didn't say anything, but I was like, oh my gosh, we have like a very, very long time in Southeast Asia. Like I won't be home for a long time. And it kind of hit me, I guess, like not really homesickness, just like, how am I going to spend 4 months here? And then a week later, or like 4 days later, we made it to Chiang Mai, which is northern Thailand, and it just sunk in more. I'm like, we have spent literally like 4 days and we're already almost out of Thailand and in Laos. How am I going to spend 4 months in Southeast Asia? Like it made no sense to my brain, and I'm like, I'm gonna be done in like a month or two and it's gonna be over, and my flight's not gonna leave for another 2 months. So it's kind of stressing out. But then it quickly became apparent that my fear was backwards actually, and I don't have enough time. I could spend so much longer here. And like I said, it's just depressing that I have to go home. Now, don't get it twisted whatsoever. I am beyond excited to see my mom, my dad, my sister, my grandpa and grandma, my dog, my auntie, uncle, my cousins, my friends, everyone. There are so many people that I cannot wait to see that I haven't seen in 4 months, which is insane to me. I know it. I know that once I get home, I'm gonna be like, I wish I was traveling again. I love this lifestyle. I've grown accustomed to it, and I don't know how I can give it up. It's gonna be hard. But because of that, because I know that I love it so much, this trip has opened so many doors, and it has made it so much clearer in my head what I want to do. It has taught me so much. The people I've met have been like lifelong friends. I have met some amazing people out here. So you can bet your bottom dollar that when I get home, I'm leaving again very soon. I've already planned out my next couple trips over the next couple months. It's gonna be intense. It's not over yet. We still have a couple more days, but I just want to thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you so much. I'm going to enjoy this beautiful Thailand sunset a couple more times before I leave. I'll see you all in another one.